Oh man, it's the fic that blew itself up. Where are we now and where are we going? Chapter 19, Prodigal Sons 3. We're going fast, or at least it feels like we're going faster, but the story's also crashing. Maybe at the very least we can stall out a little bit. We can stabilize, find ourselves, focus our chakras, and move on from there. I crashed through the front door of my apartment, home at last. School fucking sucked today. It's snowing again, and the damn school won't cancel, so I had to mush through the snow again. At least the school itself is warm. That heater's going all day. If anything, it was a little too warm, but I'm the only kid here with warm blood, so what do I know? I shiver a little as I make a sandwich in the kitchen. I can't say the same about my apartment, though. Even with the heater on max, the damn blaze is still an icebox. I can't imagine how a dino would feel here. Probably return to a popsicle. I mean, that's why it's Skin Row. I imagine that, like, dinosaur regulations on insulation are fucking nuts. It's like, yeah, sure, we're you know, we're in California, but they better be as thickly clad and insulated as a house in Canada. With sandwich in hand, I walk over to my bed and pull out the weight stashed under my bed. Cold or not, I have a workout to do. Hey, it'll warm you up. Working out warms you up, my man. Let those calories fly. I fiddle my computer for a second, get connected to my Bluetooth. This man is a fucking Bluetooth speaker now? And you're fucking rich, bitch. Bluetooth speakers. Ugh. I'm playing some anime OSTs. Yep, it's game time. 23, 24, 25. Listen, my man. Really? 25? I got 15-pound weights right over there. And I lift them like 120 times minimum. And it's to be honest, though, he might be doing them properly, which really, really changes things, I've been told. And noticed. I hate doing them properly. It's like, my muscles! They don't like this anymore. And even then, I like to do them slowly sometimes, you know. Because sometimes you have to carry a heavy grocery bag. So I do them slowly so that the weight really fucks up my posture. It's great. My arms, I raised the dumbbells one last time before sending them back onto my bed and collapsing. I did it. My arms feel like they're on fucking fire. The goddamn lateral raises are my kryptonite. What is a lateral raise? Because I don't know what these cool moves are called. What are these slick moves called? Oh, they're the sideways one. Oh, those are fucking annoying. Oh. What is like a little, wrist slightly bent. Elbows higher than arms. Dang. All that posture bullshit. Ah! Let me cheat. A weekly turn off my speakers. I mean, turning off your speakers is not an activity where your strength is particularly notable. Unless it's like overpowering. And the apartment returns to its quiet state. I roll out of my side and grab my phone. Notification that's tossing on my check. What the hell is this? 800? One missed call from Mom! 40 minutes ago. Fuck. How did I not hear that? Must have been too zoned in the flow. Didn't even notice. With shaky hands, I quickly navigate to my contacts to try to call her back. Come on, pick up. I muttered to myself as I listened to the tone. After a few seconds, the line clears and I hear a voice on the other side. Nani? Oh, yeah, Mom, it's me. Sorry, I missed your call earlier. I meanly apologize. I've been meaning to call back, but I didn't call myself. What do you mean? What? You're being an asshole? What? It's your mom, man. Even if you're on bad terms, you can't just open with a heated salvo. Doesn't help that she's on the side of the country as well. What time is it at home? 8, 9? Oh, don't worry about it, Anon. I'm just glad you picked up. My heart tingled a little every time she says that. Man, this Oedipus complex is not less. After all this happened, she still cares. And she also hurt you. No, or is she talking about that? I don't know. Could be either. Ambiguity is fun. So how's life on the West Coast? My mind goes into paralysis over all the possibilities. There's a lot I could tell her, and a lot of other things that I don't want to tell her about. Namely Fang. It's been good. I made a few friends. I've gone to working out. You might have heard it from Dad. I could never fawn over the mention of friends on the other side of the line. Oh, that's great news, sweetie. I'm just getting worried that you weren't fitting in as well when you moved. I don't blame her. When I got here, I didn't even have any plans to make friends. Just keeping my head down. Even if that didn't last all that long. Well, it wasn't so bad. I assure her. The dinosaurs have been pretty nice. Not entirely true, but it is for the most part. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. I've been praying for you every day, Nani, and it sounds like it's working. I mean, I mostly pray for you to stop wetting the bed. What the fuck are you talking about? Wetting my bed? Mom, I've never wet the bed. Really? Well, that just means the prayers are working. Mom, you can't just invent random reasons to pray for me and then say, oh, well, you know, it isn't happening, so my prayers must be working. That's not how that works. Well, Jesus deserves a gold star for his effort. He didn't do anything! God damn it! Mom! Now I just have to give $500 to the church. When the fuck does the church want $500, Mom? That's not how tithes work. Well, you know, I met this nice guy on the radio. His name is Peter Popoff. Oh, my fucking God, Mom. And you know, I bought some essential... Oh, my God. Turns out Raptor Jesus was throwing you under the fucking bus, Mom. How did you fall into 5 separate cults at once? How? And an MLM, somehow. Well, you know, I get a little bored at home because I don't have a job for some reason, despite the fact that the current economy would barely support that idea. Like, honestly, Anno, the only reason we're poor is because I don't have a job because, you know, we need to stick to traditional family values. Thanks, Mom. Thanks for basically confessing that you ruined my fucking life because Dad was a piece of shit. Thanks. Great. Totally gonna call you back later. Click. And blocked. Goddamn. Oh. It's like if you leave a void, I'm gonna fill it with jokes and japes. Oh, she was playing for him. I feel a little better knowing she's been praying for me. Raptor G is not. It's just nice to know that she at least thinks of me every day. It doesn't make me feel a tinge of guilt. Like I'm not doing enough to warrant her caring about me. Locus of control. Locus of control. Not relevant, but I like to say it. How's church been? The food's in place. Fuck! I haven't been to church at all, save for the last time I did at Fangs. I haven't even read my Bible. It's just been over there, staring at me, menacingly. I still don't know if I feel much about it at all, but I know I feel guilty. That it's a disappointing mom and dad and not some divine creator. I'm pretty sure God would give me a hell of a spanking. Dad would just beat me up. Oh yeah, it's been good. I'll have to go soon, and I sure don't miss it. You know, I've great time with the old priest man saying Hail Mary. I mean, Hail Jesus. Honey, why did it sound like you were about to say Hail? God damn it. This is a cute little scene, though. This is something that we've been missing. It's just both boots on the ground. Anon, we need to solve some problems in your life right now. Oh. Feels like a punch at the gut to hear say that again. Well, I'll call you back tomorrow. Promise. Promise of a lifetime, Mom. Hey, that's another fanfic people wrote. Yes, I know, Mom. That's how we do it. Love you, Mom. Love you too, Nani. She hangs up and I rub out some of the tears forming in my eyes. Can't break down crying again. Gotta focus on... Is my phone buzzing? Why the fuck was I feeling vibrations? Huh. How very, very mysterious. Very mysterious. That's something humming. Maybe it's outside? I just can't hear with my headphones on. Anon's crying because he's lying to his mom and she cares! Oh, that shit sucks. I ended up putting on a polo and a coat that I got from Goodwill yesterday. This man is fucking buying like crazy. Like, where the like, what a budget, man. We're gonna have to get so many goddamn Sprites for you. It smells like cigarettes, but it does a great job of keeping me warm in the snow. Speaking of which, I was able to mostly ignore her thanks to catching a bus this time around. Because Raptor Jesus was really looking out for me. You know, Raptor Jesus loves it when I lie to my mom. I like how Raptor Jesus is like, it's like, yeah, you lied to your mom. Here's a bus. That's... The optics here are hot dog shit. Jesus, my man. Do you know what it means to... Do you know... Okay, listen. The Chernikov effect, right? We need to... Oh, no, it's the Cherenkov effect. No, it's Cherenkov radiation. What's the fucking effect? Not the... God, what's the fucking name? Not tilt shift photography. What the hell is the Sabatier effect? Pseudo-solarization. Oh no, the Kuleshov effect! The Kuleshov effect. The Kuleshov effect is demonstrated by the Russian filmmaker Lev Kuleshov in the 1910s, 1920s. It's a mental phenomenon by which the viewer derives more meaning from the interaction of two sequential shots than a single shot in isolation. AKA, if we start off with the scene where Anon feels like shit, there are two takeaways. One, Anon gets rewarded for lying to his mom. Two, his repentance is what gets him the reward. And I don't know if you really want to leave that up in the air, because they are not compatible viewpoints. After a short walk from the bus stop, the church finally looms into view. Also, is Anon's familial relationship that important that he deserves rewards or punishments for it? Because it feels so distant. It looks just as opulent as last time, but has a new tranquility now that it's caked in snow like the rest of town. Stepping through the foyer, immediately blasted by a wave of hot air. To the left and right of me, they set up fucking space heaters to keep the room warm. So I'm gonna have to hang up my coat so I don't sweat through my polo. I don't see any of the errands. I'm sorry to be in the chapel, I guess. It's good news for me. I can't even imagine what Ruby would do if you found me here. He'd probably splash you in holy water. Though I doubt he's worried about me showing up. Probably thinks a faggot like me would just catch fire the moment I stepped inside. I mean, you kind of did. You started sweating from how hot you were. I mean, in a sense. God is trying to repel you with space heaters. Maybe you'd catch on fire, too. Anyways, I jaunt down the stairs as quickly as I can to get to the gym. I imagine Fang's already there. Walked against the wall and to get into the kitchen, I noticed where the rest of the kids are running around. Drive inside, open it, and just like last time, a plethora of pizza leftovers are stacked on the counter. And just like last time, Malone Terror was there. The Fang is just scrolling through his phone this time. He's playing an acoustic guitar. He's hunched over the instrument as he plays, and he doesn't notice me. He's just not idly strumming either. It's definitely some kind of song. Sounds sweet, but tinged with sadness. Like remembering a happy moment from childhood I never get to relive. As I stand there and listen, my arms turn to goose flesh as I realize what this song is. You mean goosebumps? Like, I know what you're talking about, because in Dutch, it's called chicken skin. Or I guess, yeah, chicken skin. Vel. But it's goosebumps in English. Again, funky translation stuff. So merely he humped on Saturday. Must have worked on him over the past few days, adding to it and refining. I'm thinking about it. I start to hum as he draws closer. Oh, wait, that's not right. I'm getting closer to him. Oh, no! The power of Christ attracts me. Or repels me. I guess I'm moving away from the chapel. Distancing myself. As I get closer, my humming gets louder, more confident until he reaches the chorus again. The meteor coming, blah, 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 blah. If the lyrics are supposed to mean something, I don't know, man. Maybe write a fucking poem. Do some poetry. Like, even if it's shit, you got something, I guess. That's an awkward squawk. Whenever people say awkward squawk, I do often like to think about the fucking chicken gun in the... What's the game? Earthworm Jim Nintendo 64 game? With the... the fucking egg gun. That game had some goofy guns. It at least had that, you know? I mean, the fucking pork boarding sections were hot dog shit, but man. What the fuck, Anon? Kneels in shock. I guess I got to it to the song. Sorry. We're doing a little more after Jesus. I'm serious, dweeb. My dad's got a whiff you're here. I'm pretty sure if I have something to point out, if his parents start shit inside of a church, I'm pretty sure that's how you get excommunicated. Like, if you are in a church, right, and you go to the back where like people are having the Sunday school with the little kids and everything, you walk in there, right, and there's like a bunch of kids just hanging out, and there's like two people in the side, and they're like talking about Jesus. You can't prove otherwise because they'll confirm each other's alibi, and you just beat the shit out of them. You get kicked out of church. I don't know what to tell you, man. They're not going to be like, oh, that's fine. No. You went in a church, in God's house, and started beating up a fellow man of God. That doesn't fly. One flock, my man. At least take it to the parking lot. Jesus. It's zero effort to go out there. Especially since you could just drag Adam. I'm sure the priest would still object, but at least you're not, you know, no violence in the house of the Lord and all that stuff. God damn. And at that point, Alan can claim amnesty. And from there, it becomes a political dispute. God damn it. I mean, at that point, he would probably do his police thing. And I don't know how well that would fly either. Because again, Fang would back up Anon on pretty much anything. And at that point, you know, I'm pretty sure the priest would just go, listen, how about you go home and then you solve this later some other time? Just not here. Jesus. Or he would just tell them to both be fucking adults. He'd be like, Ripley, what the fuck are you doing? You're a 40-year-old man. Calm the fuck down. Jesus. Like, imagine you go to a church, right, and your priest finds out that you're such an insecure bastard, you beat the shit out of a teenager. I think that priest would be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? What are you doing? Oh, he's hanging out with your son. Who fucking cares, man? He's an adult. What is wrong with you? This is a house of God. You come here to pray for goodness and for your son, and you beat people up? Do you actually believe in Jesus? Are you an adult, really? Or are you one of those people who never had to grow up because you could just beat the shit out of anyone who told them otherwise? And again, you get kicked out of the building. If not by the priest. I'm pretty sure that's the point where after Jesus just manifests out of thin air and goes, my man, you gotta leave. Just arm over the shoulder, poking him in the chest, going like, sorry, you gotta leave. Big old daddy-o's not too chill about this. Say a couple of Hail Marys. Shoves the rosary into his hands. Oh, man. I mean, I think it'd be super fucking hilarious, because, like, imagine that whatever you're doing is so bad, fucking Jesus manifests in front of you. You're hanging out in a mosque, and Muhammad just pops out of the earth and goes, my man, of everything that's ever happened in the mosque over the entirety of history, and every mosque everywhere, this is the time I'm going to show up and berate you, and berate someone for it. That's going to haunt you for the rest of your fucking life. Not only did you just find out that God is real, he manifested to tell you you're an asshole. God, that would stick with me. Damn. I think if there's ever a reason to kill yourself, that's probably it. The Vatican would probably try to find you and torch you, because at that point you might as well be a witch. This man is so evil, he made Jesus. Fucking Hitler couldn't make that happen. Stalin? Mao? The Great Famine? No. This man, causing a ruckus in church, did it, though. He must be banished quickly. Although, admittedly, wouldn't the church also be like, oh, well, you know, God already said his piece, so why would we do anything else? God himself has already handled this matter, right? So if we do anything else, then we claim to be, God, that would be a fucking whole papal thing. Jesus, what a long discussion that would be. If God's already literally manifested and intervened on something, are you legally allowed to do anything from that point forward? God. That's the funniest shit ever. Holy! You're already here, you might as... You know, you're already here, you might as well write your obituary. These are for research today, but you know what? We can won't snitch, right? So you gonna say for me? Listen, I work on a lot of stuff, and I'm not happy with most of it, and I upload none of it. So, you know, creatives, am I right, gamers? You know, Fang, you better learn very quickly that you can't get perfect. You gotta settle at some point. Oh, no! He has the trauma! Which is really weird, because if you wanted to do trauma like this, you should have started a little earlier. You should have started with, like, Fang tries to play the song and immediately start beating the shit out of himself for it. The secret to love is support. Fang might try to kill himself, but if I just say it's fine, that's all I gotta do. Stop him from jumping off the building? No. That would be more than supporting someone. That'd be too much interventionism. Well, is it gonna happen again? Listen, Fang, you're stuck in your head. You're fucked up. I'm gonna tell you the obvious. Because you aren't. And you practice your mealtime better than ever. What if it's not enough? What if they come there just to laugh? What if... Hey! Hey! It's not gonna happen. Do you really think your uncle let people in his thought that would make fun of you? What if no one shows up then? Well, you got at least one fan. Bueno's gonna be there. Stella's probably gonna be there. I imagine Sage is probably gonna be there. So that's 3, 4 people, depending on who they might invite. Like, I don't know what to tell you, man. Nasser will probably try to be there. Naomi, maybe. So you got one table of people at the minimum. I'm just saying it's as bad as you think. Also, there's just, like, going to be ambient audiences and crowds because, you know, fucking music and a meal, man. For free. What you have in mind? I'd like to hear it again. No. Pizza. See, there's something special, I promise. But only if you sing along, You can't join the band, Anon. You can't join the band. You can't keep the story the same if it changed this much. Like, at some point, you have to actually diverge on what happens. Was lying about a still in process. My god, it's been crossed out so many times, hard to tell which one I'm supposed to sing. Hot fucking dang if that ain't just the truth. Oh! Other parts don't have lyrics, just big question marks. I want to go back to, like, Goodbye Volcano High just for a brief moment. And, like, we don't get too much into the lyric process. We get to choose some lyrics for some of the songs. Something I've realized, right, is, again, we don't really go into Fang's head. We don't even see all that much of Fang's creative process, despite the fact that Fang is the principal character and there's the center of the POV. We don't get anything out of Fang in terms of thoughts or, like, processes or, like, anything. So where was I? Be amazed by giant cheese pull. Regardless of the completeness, regardless of its incompleteness, you mean, because the completeness is not present. I mean, I know what you're saying, but it works better if you refer to something that is already true. Or more true. Times is my throat's rough from singing. It's mostly because you're out of shape, my man. Looks like he sweated. I think it's sweat through. Like, I think sweat is, it's one of those funny verbs we don't talk about too much. No past tense, it sweated. I thought it wasn't, but I guess I'm wrong. It happens. It happens. Anyway, they just have a cute little moment. Teaching him how to play because we're not doing it at his house because I guess Anon can't actually go back to Fang's house anymore. That just is impractical at this point. I'm getting lost in my own thoughts because, again, like, this is all stuff that's already in the game and none of it feels all that exciting comparatively. You see the same story over and over again. That's where I'm like, listen, just write something fresh. Where's the chemistry? Where's these characters really bouncing off each other? It's all this very soft, you know, stuff. It doesn't feel like they're fucking teenagers. They're hormonal. Give them some zest. It's also so humble and mature. Of like, no, it's fine. Don't fuck. Don't sex. The world is your oyster. His hands are practically holding mine. His chest is against me. Oh, wow, wow. The fierce air brush against my ears and then I sneeze. Lock the fuck in! Ha ha ha! Try strumming. Hold up, maybe I can find that Dog Island song. I don't think it's Pororo Town. What the fuck? I don't even know what the OST of this game is. This guy seems to have the whole thing. Hold up. No. I wanna go to his channel and I wanna see all the Dog Island. Oh, it's called the Dog Island. It's like the Dog Island. It's a game I played because well, I think I was mostly my little sister who wanted it. It's got cute little puppos. It's got cute little puppos. I want to put my big beans on those little puppos. Is this the one I'm thinking of? I mean, this is still, like, adorable. I still don't know what the fuck the artist collection is, or what does this do with anything. Hold up, I'm gonna see if I can find it. I found the section I was thinking of. The developer apparently makes, like, a whole bunch of wrestling games. It's 10, 5 seconds in. 1 minute, 5 seconds. It's adorable. Also, oh, I forgot about the little dude. I forgot about the little shadow dude. Oh, God, that game was so... it's kind of weird, but kind of cute. It's adorable. Makes you want to pat-pats. The dogs have such big heads, though. It's perfect for pat-pats. Anyway, Anon, you cannot fuck. Do not sex. My hands are sweaty. Mom's spaghetti. Except that you literally in this episode told your mom to go fuck. Like, I'm gonna lie to my mom. I don't want my mom to find out I'm still gay! I know what it is. It's just like the emotional state of these characters is like so fucking completely uninteresting to me. None of it fucking sells me. Or sends me. It doesn't feel like these people are feeling powerful emotions or interesting situations. I'm not sold on your writing. Which is weird because I was until a little bit. And again, I think it's because it's just kind of like, okay, cool. So you got an antagonist. You just have to kill everything. Dang. Where was I? Without question, my random strumming again. Grounds and thought. It's beautiful! There's some couples was blah blah so sweet and she starts diminuendo. That's not how you spell denouement. Love it when this guy desperately tries to spell words. He doesn't know it, he's not gonna look up. Unless that is a word, and I'm gonna learn one right here, right now! Man, I love... God, that Dog Island pick, though. Oh, it is one!
Diminuendo.
Diminuendo. It's like a denouement, I guess. A decrease in loudness and a piece of music. Ha! It's also a spell that makes people smaller, but considering it's literally just a fucking word, that's so lame. So lame. But a denouement is the final part of the story where everything gets wrapped up. It's usually after the main dramatic climax. It's like the like, yeah, no one gives a shit. You know? Just a cute little, everyone gets a little kiss. Fics takes a shaky breath. So, can we just have someone fucking play some music and go like, why the fuck do I have to... Like, just break down into tears and go, God damn it, Anon! It's like with you, I feel like I'm finally free, but when I'm with my parents, I'm stuck. I'm prisoned. I don't get to do what I want, and I'm always trapped by who I am. I can't get to be... It never feels like that, you know? Even though that's kind of the fucking story we're talking about. Instead, it's all about how Anon's like, man, I'm such a good guy. I think that's also partially what bothers me about a lot of this, is that the POV character just fucking dominates the conversation in the worst way possible. Instead of being a fun perspective, they're just like, no, my feelings matter, and I decide what's important. Which is fair, but it's not how reality works. It's not even how a plot works, technically. Song was amazing if you were half as good as that. I mean, Anna, you're trying to suck his dick. You're not going to tell him the truth. You're going to tell him what your pee-pee is saying. In case you didn't know, pee-pee doesn't have ears. God, it's so like, I can see exactly where the scene is going, and none of it is particularly... It's just nothing. And of course, just like last time, that fucking parent shows up! Let's get to it. I just want to die and go to Mega Heck. Because at least that'd be an interesting way to spend my fucking time, huh? I don't know how long we stayed like that, but it felt like an instant and like a no, it felt like an instant and a millennium at the same time. Just like when I held him on the roof, but just like on the rooftop, it comes crashing down when I hear something. Because none of these fucking scenes are allowed to have a natural denouement. They always have to end with something else happening, which is so fucking lame. Fucking deal with the fallout of your goddamn writing for once. I hear the door swing open. I can't see who it is because the door is behind me, but whoever it is, it's enough to cause Fang to completely freeze up. Eyes widen like headlights, and I can feel his talons cut deeper into me as instinctively tightens his hold. What in the Sam Hill is going on? Why are you not making propane and propane accessories? Wrong dad! Oh, dang, really? God dang it. I know Damien gave me the wrong goddamn number. Sorry about that, kids. I gotta go yell at Olivia in another story. Bye, Mr. Payne. And then he runs into a very confused Ripley who's like, Listen, I've been looking at this script. I don't know, man. Listen, I'm perfectly fine playing a homophobe, but this shit's getting a little out of line. Just improvise your lines, big man. He gives him a pat on the chest and leaves. Oh. They can't stop you if you refuse. You're too far in the editing process. It's his dad. I'm so fucking dead. Not only am I holding on to Fang, I'm groping his ass. And I may or may not have a condom in my other hand. Don't know how that got there, but I guess after Jesus is getting even. Get off of him now. I don't get why you're so involved. You're supposed to care about your daughter. You don't even have one. Is it because he has feather wings? Like your fucking genomes are getting fucking confused? Goddamn. Fang quickly decouples from me and cowers at the side of his father. Seeing reduced this makes bile rise in my throat because vomiting is something this Anon gets up to a lot, apparently. His eyes bear down on me like two miniature suns. He clenches his fist furiously in front of Fang, who grips him out like a frightened child. Anon. Yes, sir. What exactly are you and my son doing here? I'm comforting a friend, good sir. I am a fine man of Christ. He pulls out a cross and says, the power of Christ compels you. And Ripley just bursts into flame. And everyone is just so confused. What the hell just happened? Holy shit, I always said my dad was the devil, but I didn't think it was the truth. Blast! Finally, I've been found out. Are you fucking kidding me? The devil's fucking around with one teenager? Technically, two. I was bullying. I was bullying Nasser as well. Ah! The priest shows up and, like, throws some holy water on him to put him out, but it only makes the flames worse. Oh no! The water! It's useless! They do nothing! By snuggling up to him in secret. Sir, we're in a fucking public building. It's not that secret. If that's how it is. Yeah. If that's how you see it, I guess. That's no how I see it, boy. That's just how things are. He snarls at me, but I don't shrink away from him. Because I am Anon, 6 foot tall, manly man. And I need to be the man in this relationship so Fang can be the girl. So that we're technically straight in a really roundabout way. And it's very stupid. You step away from him right goddamn now. I plant my feeties in the ground, not budging one gosh dang bit. I can feel Fang squeeze my arm tighter as his talons cut into me again. Fang, for fuck's sake, this isn't helping! I'm sorry, goddamn. The instructions weren't clear. No. Ripley's eyes narrow further as his brows knit together. You step away from him right goddamn now, I will make you step away. You brought a gun into church? Good lord. I meet his gaze. Feels like staring into the center of the sun, but I do it. For him. Unfortunately, I'm blind! Shit! My mom was right! Don't look into the sun! Ah! The goggles. I wish I was Inko. At least he has prescription shades. The stare down only lasts a few seconds before Ripple lets out a loud huff. Be difficult. Without warning, he moves away fast and he's in right towards me. He grips my arm and yanks away from Fang effortlessly. I fly across the room, hitting several pots and pans on the way. I also hit the pizza and the children outside, and the women too. Ripley's just like, what the fuck? Fucking boomerang, man. Now leave before I escort you out personally. This is not your house! But I catch a glance of Fang, and I'm only making things worse for him. Defeated. I slack my shoulders. Yes, I say, I address him as politely as I can stomach. Then go and never come back, you understand? Again, this is not your house, Ripley! Jesus! I walk towards the kitchen door, the past, look back at Fang. I was a puffer from crying, but he doesn't look scared anymore. From one last nod and smile before leaving the kitchen. The door closed behind me, and Ripley raises the voice as he lectures Fang, but I gotta keep my cool. If I burst out in there, the only thing I can do is make Fang's life harder, and the worst, might be landing myself a night in jail. With a defeated sigh, I slink out of the basement and the church entirely. Wow! You're gonna end on that? Wow. I mean, admittedly, this is going a direction, I guess, but man, that is just like, it's exactly what I mean, right? Is instead of writing a very fun emotional scene, you're just like, no, something else has to happen now, because no one can have anything. It's like, fuck you. Fuck off. You've already done this. If you do it the third time, I'm just gonna be mad, man. And then we just have the concert, I guess. Which is really weird. Shouldn't the concert be impossible now? Shouldn't we have a completely separate scene to resolve this? I guess we'll see next time. Fuck! Hate this.